新年好，喺度祝大家新年無福，金豬報喜，諸事如意，財源廣進，家肥屋潤，身體健康，合府平安。
Very good idea. So we're not going to talk about all this now here. Wait until our president to let you know what is going on.
OK， 我哋議長先嚟歡迎李美玲主席，會長。
We welcome Hey Sui, our president of the Shanghai Association.
Good evening, my honored Consul General of the People of Chinese Republic, Fa Changren, Deputy Consul General, our honors guests and our friends and our neighbors. How are you? I just want to know, actually, Shanghai Association is founded for 5 years. And those years, we are most about the goals, how to take care of the new immigrants and overseas students, to integrate and merge and participate to our American society. And those years, you will ask me, what your SF Shanghai did. Please, I will say, visit our website, sfshanghai.org. sfshanghai.org. Inside have a lot of adequate and also miscellaneous news you cannot find in the ordinary website, special for the new immigrants. I hope you will take a look. I don't want to spend too much time because today the program is great. So I hope you will be quiet and stay here and listen. Now I will change the channel. 我讲国语好不好？你们都听得懂吗？尊敬的我们的中华人民共和国驻旧金山副总领事任发强，还有我们的贵宾朋友们，还有我们的邻居们，你们好。嗱，我哋咧呢個聯會咧已經開咗5年啦，好多人咧都會問咧呢個5年裏面，你哋做咗啲乜嘢嘢啊？咁我想話俾我哋聽，我哋嘅目的咧就係幫助新移民同埋嗰啲學生融入呢個社會嘅。我還是講國語吧，好不好？是幫助新移民融入這個社區的。那麼你們想不想知道我們這5年裏邊做了些什麼呢？我就告訴你們，最重要你要去看看我的網站 sfshanghai.org。你們可不可以告訴我的網站是什麼 ？sfshanghai.org， 你一定要去看一看，裏邊有很多的資訊是對新移民跟你就是老華僑有時候看看也是很有益的。那麼我不打攪你們的時間了，因為今天的節目是非常豐富的，我就希望你們繼續來支持我們這個上海協會，好嗎？你們要支持那我們的上海協會。要唔要我講廣東話？唔使啦啩，你哋嗰時聽啦係咪？好啦，多謝各位，而家我將時間交俾我嘅 MC。
接下來我們有請中華人民共和國駐舊金山總領事館任發強副總領事為我們致辭。有請。
Consul General of the People's Republic of China 任發強。
好，任發強，謝謝 ，Thank you. Happy Chinese New Year of Pig, friends, neighbors, and partners. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to extend the warmest congratulations to Shanghai Association for what they have done in the past 5 years to help the new immigrants to be part of the great city, San Francisco. Yeah. Thank you. And also I present a letter from Consul General in Chinese. Yeah, Chairman Li, yeah. To recognize the contribution of Shanghai Association.
Thank you so much.
我们照一个相啊 ，photo。I will say a few words to express our congratulations. I'm very happy, Madam Chair, Ms. Li, in her remarks, call everybody friends and neighbors. I want to add another word, partners, that resemble the relationship with China, the motherland of everybody, and the United States, the most powerful nation in the world. Yes, we are partners, we are neighbors, only across the little Pacific. 150 years ago, this year marks the 150th anniversary of the finish of building of transcontinental railroad, which united the United States in the real meaning. We are happy Chinese railroad workers are part of it, and we are happy the California General Assembly and the City of San Francisco recognize the contribution of Chinese railway workers. They are the pioneers. We are also proud and happy that all the Chinese immigrants in the past 150 years, like you sitting here, are the positive factor, always the positive factor, make contribution to the city, to the state, and to the United States, and also serve as a bridge between China and the United States. And this year marks the 40th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between our two countries. Madam Li introduced me to Mr. Li? Yuanbin. To Mr. Yuanbin, please raise up. Yeah. Mr. Yuanbin, 45 years, was the interpreter for the delegation of President Nixon's visit to China. At that time, she worked as an interpreter from Chinese side for the ice-breaking visit, historical visit. So, looking back 40 years, what we accomplished between our two great nations, I want to ask you a question, ask the supervisor, ask the American friends. In the past 40 years, except China, are there any single country who bought over 2,000 Boeing aircraft? No, only China. And in the past year, 2017, only 2017, 1 year, China bought 5 million US-made car. Yeah, 5 million. General Motors, more than US sold here. Yeah, and 51 million iPhone in 2017. So a big market, and also what we accomplish. We are partners. We are not enemies. So 1.7 billion people working together, we are in the same boat. The world will be a better place to live, just like the new immigrants, they are the contributor of this country, and China is also a good partner of the US. So working together in the coming 40 years, US the number one, the most powerful country in the world, and China, the largest market of everybody. We can make a great contribution toward the peace, prosperity, and development for all people. I believe that's also the goal of Shanghai Association. So congratulations, thank you, congratulations the 5-year accomplishment. Thank you, Mr. Liang.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here this evening. Hai Pa Choi, Happy Year of the Pig. I just wanted to be here tonight to give my sincere thanks on behalf of District 9 and the entire Board of Supervisors to the San Francisco Shanghai Association and all the incredible work that you do to help teach and incorporate and make them feel welcome and comfortable. The students who come to our city to learn and to participate and to make our entire community and city even better. So if I could call up Hazel Lee to the stage, if you can give her a round of applause, everyone. I wanted to extend the certificate of honor from the San Francisco Board of Supervisors that congratulates the San Francisco Shanghai Association on the occasion of the 2019 Lunar New Year Banquet and commends you for your work assisting new Chinese immigrants and helping overseas Chinese students integrate in the United States. Congratulations. Please give a warm round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you, Supervisor Lauren. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful dinner. I just wanted to thank the Consul General for being here. I see the Director of the Department of Building Inspections, Tom Huey, is in the crowd. We can give him a round of applause from the city government. I also see our incredible officers from the San Francisco Police Department that walk the beat on San Bruno Boulevard. You can stand up and receive a round of applause. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our community. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
多謝。
多謝大家好，我姓江友，今日好榮幸代表三藩市古籍官朱家文出席今日嘅春宴。我哋嘅辦公室好想多謝舊金山上海協會呢5年嚟為我哋新移民同埋我哋嘅社區嘅服務，同埋祝大家一個新年快樂、身體健康、心想事成。Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm very honored to be here on behalf of San Francisco Assessor Carmen Chu tonight. We want to thank SF Shanghai Association for their past 5 years of work in the new immigrant and in our communities. And I have a certificate for Hazel if you would come up.
Thank you。中國人咧好着重家庭係咪？家和萬事興。咁啊，今日咧佢特別係請嚟咗我哋嘅 Judge Roger Chan， 會同大家講下有關點樣預防家庭暴力嘅問題。
We welcome Roger, the honor of Roger Chan, the judge, to come up and talk about the speech.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Judge Roger Chan from the San Francisco Superior Court. President Hazel Lee and the San Francisco Shanghai Association, thank you for inviting me here tonight.
多謝今日能夠請到我嚟到呢度同阿希嫂佢哋一齊呢個宴會。
My grandfather was an immigrant, and my grandmother was born and raised in San Francisco Chinatown. So it is a great honor for me to be a member of the San Francisco Superior Court, one of the best and most distinguished courts in the state of California.
我嘅爺爺咧係移民嚟嘅，但係我嫲嫲咧喺呢度出生，三藩市長大。我覺得好榮幸今晚能夠嚟到呢度同你哋分享一啲好重要嘅題目。
I'm honored to be here with my fellow judges, our presiding judge, Garrett Wong, our former presiding judge Cynthia Lee and Judge Anne Christine Masulo.
佢想介紹佢哋一班佢一班坐響嗰度係Judge 汪係啊 Lee
Masulo.
請你哋起立，請佢哋起立。
Please, would the judges please stand?
佢哋係由我哋高等法院嚟嘅一班高等嘅法師。
I'd like to tell you a little bit about the San Francisco Superior Court. The court serves the public when you have legal disputes or when you need protection. People come to court, for example, when you have traffic tickets, when you're accused of crimes, when you're the victim of crimes, when you need to get divorced or make child custody agreements, or when you have disagreements about property.
我呢度可能講下關於高等法院入邊嘅少少嘅主題，就係為到公眾提供個服務。我哋個律師咧就係知道你哋當嚟有交通法例嗰陣時候，應該點樣做咧？譬如有犯罪啊，有離婚啊，同埋小孩要互助點樣啦？咁家庭糾紛同埋財產嘅分配，我哋喺呢度想同你講少少。
President Hazel Lee asked me to focus on one particular problem, which is domestic abuse. Domestic abuse is when someone that you have a relationship with is physically hurting you, sexually assaulting you, or making you afraid that you will be seriously hurt, or harassing you.
希蘇利咧，佢叫我講下關於家庭暴力嗰個時候，嗰啲家庭成員係應該點樣？當佢哋受傷嘅時候，同埋性暴力嘅時候，你感到好嚴重受傷嘅時候，你有乜嘢諗法咧？因為家庭入邊經常都係有呢啲發生嘅，好多人都知道係應該點樣，需要我哋嘅幫助。
Because domestic abuse usually happens behind closed doors, many people do not know how to find help, and sometimes survivors of domestic abuse feel too ashamed or embarrassed to ask for help.
因為好多時候呢啲發生咧都係閂埋門喺你屋企入邊所發生。當你受傷嘅時候，你都唔知點樣去揾人嚟幫你，而且咧你又覺得好慚愧，好難開口向人哋求助嘅。
I would like you to know that if you need protection or if you know someone who needs protection, the court has a self-help center called the Access Center located at the court at 400 McAllister Street. There are people there who speak both Cantonese and Mandarin who will be able to help you if you want to ask the judge to give you a restraining order to protect you or your children. Now, restraining orders are not criminal cases, and they are not meant to punish anyone. They are meant to provide protection, where protection has been proven to be necessary, and to provide a period of time so that whatever underlying problems exist can be addressed.
如果你真係需要幫助嘅時候，法院咧有好多人可以幫你。喺呢個中心入邊，有人係講廣東話，有人係講國語，幫你找尋到法律嘅權利同埋佢嘅利益點樣可以幫你同埋你啲小孩。咁樣呢啲一齊嘅情形咧，好多時候佢都唔能夠知道點樣保護你自己。呢啲解決問題咧，就係需要嚟到我哋呢度，我哋法庭同埋高等法院啲法師咧先可以幫你哋。
The San Francisco Superior Court is here to provide you with fair and just outcomes, and for everyone who needs to come to court. Honored guests, friends, neighbors, and partners, thank you for inviting us here tonight. Happy New Year, 恭喜發財。
三藩市高等法院咧，佢係提供好公平、好平等嘅服務俾每一位所需要嘅人。我哋好高興今日能夠嚟到呢度同你哋一齊見面講及呢啲事。多謝上海 Association 請我嚟，同埋一齊嘅人喺呢度分享今晚嘅晚會。多謝。
Thank you so much, Honorable 三藩市嘅市長布利德女士，我哋掌聲歡迎。
Good evening, everyone. 大家好，祝大家新年快樂，身體健康，恭喜發財。Thank you to Hazel Lee and the San Francisco Shanghai Association for hosting such an incredible banquet to celebrate Lunar New Year here in San Francisco. Now we know oftentimes many of these celebrations take place in Chinatown, but we wanted to make sure that Visitation Valley has its fair share of celebrations for this Lunar New Year. So I want to thank you, Hazel Lee, and all the members of the association who continue to make a commitment to make sure that we have these amazing celebrations. I also want to acknowledge that we know there have been some challenges with safety in this community. Because of the advocacy of the San Francisco Shanghai Association, there has been a commitment to not only provide more beat officers, but to provide office hours so that the community has access to our great police officers who basically work out of the Bayview police station. We are going to do everything we can to keep our community safe, and thank you, Hazel, so much for your advocacy and your work to ensure that the San Bruno corridor, the Visitation Valley community, and so many of our residents are safe and have a thriving community right here in San Francisco. So on behalf of the City and County of San Francisco, fresh off the press, my special edition Lunar New Year folders, I'd like to present you with a certificate of honor for all the work that you continue to do to take care of our community right here in the San Bruno corridor and throughout Visitation Valley. Thank you so much for your hard work.
各位晚上好，咁市長布里德咧就係好高興嚟到Portola 呢區咧同各位見面嘅，咁祝各位新年快樂，身體健康啦。咁亦都提到咧，佢亦都明白咧喺呢區入邊咧亦都有啲公共安全嘅問題嘅。咁由於亦都係因為舊金山上海協會嘅努力啦，咁亦都係咧令到咧而家 San Bruno Avenue 咧亦都係有警察啦，咁亦都係一個星期有2次嘅警察同居民見面嘅時間嘅，咁都感謝李美玲女士咧咁多年以嚟咧係為區內嘅居民服務，咁祝各位新年快樂，身體健康。
大家好，my name is Officer T， 我係姓戴嘅，我喺呢個神觀塘街做咗差唔多6個月。
大家好，姓方，喺 Bayview 警察局做咗4年，我而家喺神觀塘街行咗6個月。
Good evening, my name is Percy Hernandez. I've been the beat officer for the Portola area for the last 12 years. Only in San Francisco you can have a Hispanic immigrant serve an Asian immigrant, and I'm proud of it.
我喺呢度已經做咗12年，我好覺得係好榮幸喺你哋呢度為你哋服務。我一路喺呢度睇嘅時候，我知道差唔多你哋個我都識佢啦。
Thank you very much for the recognition, Hazel. Thank you very much, Hazel. Appreciate that.
感謝你哋今日俾我嘅獎狀。
Sometimes we think that your work doesn't get recognized, but then alone comes something like this.
有時咧，我做工我覺得好唔好，但係今日咧，我覺得好開心啦。
And I will continue serving the Asian community as long as God allows me to do.
我會繼續同你哋一齊響你哋領域街，係保護你哋每一位。
You can see me on the street every day to come say hi to us.
如果你響街見到我咧，你可以埋嚟同我握手噶啦。
Thank you much, God bless you all.
多謝你，願神祝福你哋。
Thank you. 再次俾熱掌聲俾我哋嘅警員。
Our Semperman David Chu are here. So would you please welcome?
用掌聲嚟歡迎我哋嘅加州眾議員邱瑞福先生。
Good evening. 新年快乐. I hope everyone is having a good dinner. Welcome to the southeast neighborhoods of San Francisco. My wife and I actually live just a couple blocks from here, but given all the traffic tonight, getting around the city, I'm glad I actually was able to get here. I want to thank all of you for being part of the amazing community that is our Chinese American community here in the Bay Area, as well as our honorary Chinese guests who are here. I'm delighted to be back home after a long week in Sacramento. And I just also want to say to the San Francisco Shanghai Association, you are part of an incredible tradition and a connection between two of the most amazing cities in the world. I visited a lot of cities in my life, and Shanghai is by far one of my favorite. I was last there in 2009, but my hope is to get back with some of you to visit that city, hopefully in short order. But I want to thank Hazel Lee and also this association. I brought with me certificates of honor, not just from the California State Assembly, but also representing my shorter colleague, Senator Scott Wiener, who unfortunately wasn't able to join you today. But on behalf of those of us in the legislature, we want to wish you all the very best in this coming year. We hope you have a wonderful dinner tonight. Enjoy, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to sing for you tonight. But you have far better entertainers than myself. I'm just here to say thank you. Look forward to having a good evening.
有請所協會嘅會長李妙玲女士接受呢個獎狀可狀。
Our neighbor want to see our assembly choose baby. It's very, very cute.
And what I will tell Hazel is my 3-year-old son is in Chinese immersion school. His Mandarin is far better than mine. So the next time he's here, I'll make him sing for dinner.
邱瑞福議員咧，平時都係幫參議員高士威士高先生咧係頒發呢個獎狀嘅，所以有2張嘅合作。
I just want to make sure that I was here today because this is a nice, really important celebration for not only for San Francisco, but this is the San Francisco Shanghai Association, and I have to admit that I go to China at least once a year, and one of my favorite cities in China is Shanghai. 我好喜欢上海。
Shanghai welcome you anytime you visit Shanghai, right? Comes to China.
Because of the important work of spreading the culture and so on, the Board of Supervisors want to make sure that we acknowledge and give a certificate of honor to the San Francisco Shanghai Association, especially for today, for the 2019 annual spring banquet. And would you please accept the certificate right now, Hazel?
This is the Tang Dynasty. In China, Tang Dynasty was an imperial dynasty from the 600 to 900. The
features of Tang Dynasty clothing have uniquely exhibited the exquisite and poise of the people. Do you know that back in the ancient Chinese, men actually also wear long dress? Just like nowadays the Scottish wear heels. But what's really important and interesting about Tang Dynasty is that throughout every dynasty in Chinese history, the style of clothing was adapted till the end of that dynasty. So we can easily tell what time frame belongs by the vintage outfits of design, color, and adornments. We have today our beauty pageants. They are truly the charity queen in the Bay Area. They have done many good things for the community. And who they are? They are Tammy Tong, Tang Jiamei, Lin Xiaolin, Janet Su, Jennifer Zhang, and Lan Pei. 谢谢各位朋友，谢谢您五位。Thank you, a round of applause. Please remain on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Ming Dynasty. This is the costume of Mo Guiying. She's a Chinese women hero. Ming Dynasty was the ruling dynasty of China, known as the Gleaming Empire, over 200 years from 1318 to 1644. Thank you. Round of applause for Master Charms. Some of the dress I think is from Vietnam costumes, but definitely every single dress is so beautiful, bring out the temperament of the ladies, their feminine, their confidence. Thank you very much. This is a Chi Pao. Chi Pao definitely also is a very traditional dress of Chinese in the 19th century. Big round of applause for these beautiful ladies. And I would like to invite all the performers up back to the stage, please.
喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你！
我那上面火热。